What's going on, everybody, and welcome to GNR Central. And we got some breaking news today. So we had broken the story before any other news outlet did. The original story came from Wolverine Kills, which is a great Facebook page. They post all of the concert and tour announcements. They had informed me about the news, and we had reported about a week and a half ago, but it's official today. So Guns N' Roses are going to be headlining the Exit 111 Festival, or the Exit 111 Festival, from October 11th to the 13th. So the full lineup was pretty much revealed today, and every dollar from every ticket will benefit a local charity. So let's look at the lineup for each night. So Guns will be headlining the final night, October 13th. Leonard Skinner is going to be headlining the Friday night. I'm actually kind of surprised Slayer isn't headlining, but they're going to be playing along with Slayer, Megadeth, Seether, Black Label Society, Blackstone Cherry, and a bunch of lesser-known bands. The Saturday night's going to be headlined by Def Leppard. They'll be joined by ZZ Top, Ghost, who opened for Guns N' Roses. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't ZZ Top open a couple dates in the North America leg of the Not In This Lifetime tour from 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And then they'll also be having a Cheap Trick, which would be awesome to go see live. And then the Guns' night, they'll be playing with the Deftones, Coheed and Cambria. Believe this or not, Alter Bridge is going to be playing the same night as Guns N' Roses, along with Ministry, Skillet, Of Mice and Men, as well as Tyler Bryant and the Shakedown, who opened for Guns N' Roses previously on the Not In This Lifetime tour. So let me know if you guys are going to be checking them out at this festival. This makes it the second date that Guns N' Roses have announced so far this fall. They'll also be playing the Louder Than Life Festival in Louisville, Kentucky on September 27th. So there's going to be a slew of other activities planned for the festival if you guys are attending, including sports bars, some motocross action, and performances by Paranormal Cirque. And also, tickets will go on sale on Thursday, April 25th at 11 a.m. Central. Single-day tickets start at $89, with weekend passes starting at $189. There's also a wide variety of ticketing options that are laid out on the Exit 111 website, and children under 10 get in free with a paid adult. So $1 for every purchase will go to the Suicide Awareness Voices of Education, also known as SAVE. And that's pretty much it. I think there's going to be some more announcements coming in the near future about other festivals Guns may play. My guess is if they're playing any more festivals in October, then Austin City Limits is definitely going to be one of those festivals, because that one runs 9 days from October 4th to the 13th. So I think it's possible Guns could headline one of those earlier days in the festival. But as we get more information, guys, we'll let you know. Turning now to some Duff McKagan news. So Duff announced, funny enough, the same day that Guns announced they're playing the Exit Festival, that he's going to be doing a short Europe tour. He had previously alluded to this in past interviews a couple months ago, but it's official now. So starting in late August, early September, actually late August all the way through September, he's going to be playing some club dates, some festival dates throughout Europe to promote his solo record Tenderness, which is coming out. And he's also released a new song off his record called Don't Look Behind You, and you guys can go check it out at the link below. And speaking of Duff McKagan, he's going to be doing an interview this Thursday with Kerrang! Magazine. So he stopped by their headquarters in London, and he's going to be answering fan questions. So you're a little late to submit questions, but I think they had a deadline up until yesterday or day before where fans could submit questions, and you have to be over the age of 18. So I'm sure we'll probably get the standard questions like, who are your inspirations when you were younger, or what age did you pick up bass, and maybe we'll get the odd question about Guns N' Roses as well. But once that interview hits, guys, we'll be covering the whole thing and summarizing what he had to say during that interview. Now turning to some Blind Melon news, which is kind of related to Guns N' Roses. So at the Tribeca Film Festival, there's going to be a new Shannon Hoon documentary premiering. I want to thank one of the guys from my GNR who posted this, and it's called All I Can Say. Now there's a trailer on YouTube from a couple of years ago, which I think might be from the same documentary. So it'll be premiering at the festival, and according to VOA News, the entire documentary features personal footage Shannon Hoon shot himself, starting from 1990 when he was in Lafayette, Indiana, all the way up until his death in 1995. So in 1990, he began shooting tapes of himself and basically charting Blind Melon's rise to fame. And it wasn't until about 6 years ago that Hoon's daughter, Nico, brought basically a box of her father's tapes to Danny Clinch, who is a filmmaker who had shot the band and worked with them in the past. So if you guys want to see the trailer from a couple of years ago, I've linked to it down below. So I'm not sure how much of the footage in the trailer made it into the final movie, but there's a chance we could see some previously unseen Guns N' Roses footage, because according to Clinch, he said, I knew Shannon often had a video camera with him, and we realized that he basically filmed everything, and it was overwhelming. We had a rough cut, and all of a sudden, Hoon's longtime girlfriend Lisa would call us and say, hey, I found 2 more tapes. So his tapes began in 1990, well, when he wasn't really famous yet, and you can see Hoon watching a tractor competition in Lafayette, Indiana, and run right up to the day of his death. Hoon obsessively chronicled himself while Blind Melon went from an upstart band to a rock sensation thanks largely to their hit song, No Rain. So it features Hoon basically talking directly into the camera, and he documents everything from hanging out with Axl Rose to the band arguing over a Rolling Stones cover. He also filmed his daughter being born, and he filmed many of his interviews with journalists, and it amounted to about 250 hours of footage. So the filmmakers opted the credit to Hoon as co-director for the film. He said the idea was documenting himself for the world to see is really interesting, says Clinch. Did he feel like a candle was burning really bright and might fade out? I don't know. So the director Asif Kapadia extensively used personal film from Amy Winehouse's documentary Amy for the film for her documentary, but all I can say is almost entirely from Hoon's point of view. Holding so much of Hoon's life in his hands, Clinch grants, has been a heavy responsibility. So I'd be curious to see when this is going to hopefully come out to the general public to see, and who knows, maybe it'll come out on Netflix, but I'm really interested to see the documentary. That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care.